Hello friends, how are you all doing? So today we'll be looking at Firebase with Flutter. So I'm going to show you how to integrate Firebase into your Flutter app. Okay, so this what you're seeing here is just a basic Flutter application. So it's what we get behind is the counter app. So but now I've not built it, I've not run it on my device. So I'm going to run it after I have finished adding the basic Firebase dependency inside the Flutter application. Then I'll just run everything at once. Okay, so right now I have my emulator, it's not running anything, so I think I need to make this a little bit clear. Let's see. Okay, so I'll minimize this, and so now right now go to your web browser and just type in Firebase. So if you don't have a Firebase account, I recommend you just sign in. Go to console and sign in with your email account. Just sign up with your email account and it's going to take you to your dashboard or your console. So right now this is my console. I already have two projects running. Okay, so by default, if you just create a new Firebase project, you won't see those two projects. You just see only this card with the add project test. So this is where you're going to click if you want to add a new project. So what I'm going to show you is how to add a new project. So I'll just click on add project and select the name of the project. So this will be Flutter Firebase app. Okay, so once that is done, I will click on continue, and now it's asking if I want to enable Google Analytics for this project. Okay, I'll click on continue. Okay, so now I'm going to select an account, okay, to use for the Google Analytics account, so which is the default Firebase account. That is the default email I use for creating this account, this Firebase. That's what I'm going to select, and then create project. So we'll give this a little bit of time for it to complete. Okay, your new project is ready, so click on continue and wait for it. So here we have our Flutter Firebase app. So if I go back to the project overview, my console, you should see the app, the project listed here. So just click on it, and alright, so since I want to develop for Android, I'm going to select Android icon. So here is asking me for the Android package name. So to do that, I'll go to the very project I want to add Firebase to, then click on Android and app, then go to build.gradle. So just scroll down, you should see your application ID or the same thing as package name. So copy this, or you can still decide to go to your manifest. Let's say you have your Android manifest and you can see the package, so just copy this. It's still the same thing. Okay, so once that is done, I will go back to my console, paste this. So now it's asking me for a name. You can just name it Flutter FCM, that is Firebase Cloud Messaging. And now it's asking for a debug signing certificate. This is optional, but if you want to add it, click on this help icon. See this page, it will take you to a new page. So that page that you just read the instruction, they should give you a command. If you're in a Windows, Mac or Linux, they will give you a command for those respective operating system. Then you paste it inside your terminal, and make sure you're in the root of your app. So just open your terminal and paste it inside the terminal. And once you paste it, it might ask you for a password, or it will just generate it. But if it asks you for a password, just type in Android with lowercase and click enter. It will just generate your debug signing certificate key for you. Okay, so I don't normally use this while setting up Firebase, so I'll just skip that part and click on register app. And now the next step is to download the Google services.json file. So I'll download it, and it's going to ask me if I want to save it. So just click OK, and here we have it. So I'm going to locate it on my folder. So I'll open containing folder. Okay, let's see. Here we have it, Google services.json. The reason why it's showing this file is because I have more than one Google services.json file already. So I'm just going to cut this and go to my projects. So I need to open it in the containing folder. So you can see where they ask us to paste it. Let me go back. Okay, let me go back. No, oh, yeah. Okay, you can see where they ask us to paste it inside app, and you can see where it is being pasted. So I will go to my projects, open containing folder. Awesome. So you can see source, that is where I'm supposed to paste it, but I'll go back to app and let me just show you how it's been done. App, you click, that is your main app, your my app, maybe depending on the name you gave your app. So click on Android app, then inside source we're going to paste it in here, and don't forget to rename it if your own has this additional test, but if it doesn't, just leave it the way it is. So I will change it. Awesome. So make sure yours is the same as mine, if not it's going to throw a runtime error. So right now if you go to your project, you can see it has the Google services.json file, and we have our package name listed here. So this is what Google is just going to use to communicate our app with Firebase. Okay, so far we have added that. So let me click on next, and now we need to add all of this. So by default, a Flutter project comes with this Google's Maven Repository, so I don't think it's necessary to add it, but I'm going to show you. But for now, I'm going to copy this. Okay, because this one, it doesn't come with this, I'm going to add it. So go to your project and go to the second build.gradle file, not this one, is this one, which is your project own. And you can see it comes with it already, Google, and I also have it here, Google. So that one, previous one I copied, I'm going to paste it under dependency. Okay, so I think we are done with this very part. I can just close it up and let's see. Okay, so we have completed that part. So just don't pay attention to this Java and Kotlin because it's still the same files altogether. Kotlin just added this KTS, but it doesn't matter, whichever one you use is still going to go through. So but me, I normally use this Java. We have not really changed it, I just leave it the way it is. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to copy this apply plugin and also add it to my build.gradle app file. So copy this and go over to app build.gradle. So this is where we change our dependency. To get this very file, you click on, this was the same place we got our package name from. So here is where you can increase your API version, maybe 21, 22, 23, and then target SDK, you can increase it to 30 if you want. Alright, so I'm going to apply the plugin under this plugins where we have the apply plugins. I'm going to paste it, so just separate it. Okay, so now the next step is to add these two dependencies. So this analysis is needed because we selected analysis while setting up our project. So I'll just copy the whole of this, no need to copy them one after the other. Just copy everything and paste it here under dependency. Okay, so you can see here we have this BON. So this just helps us to manage all our library versions for Firebase. So you can see this Firebase analytics, the version is not specified because it's already making use of this version. Okay, so if we increase this version, it's going to make this one is going to apply, it's going to reflect on this one as well. Okay, so with this BON, we don't need to specify any version for any other, for the other libraries that is being implemented inside our dependency. Okay, I think we are done, almost done. So assuming you are running this project on Android Studio, we can just click on sync now and everything will be synced. But since we are running this on VS Code, I'm going to run my app now. Okay, so right now I'm very certain that I've added all. Wait, let me see something. Okay, just next this to be sure. Okay, next step, you're all set, then go to console. Hooray, so I've successfully added Firebase to my Flutter app. So to be sure that everything is implemented correctly, I'm going to run this app, like build it from scratch to see. So if it builds, like if it shows us our counter app on our device, then I'm very certain that everything is working perfectly. So we just bring out the emulator and wait for it to build. Give this a little bit of time. Okay, so our app is up and running, so that means our Firebase is being set up. Okay, so we have successfully integrated our Firebase to the Flutter application. So guys, this is how you set up Firebase. This is how you connect Firebase to your Flutter applications. Okay, so to really confirm this, I'm going to show you how to send a push notification to the Flutter application that we just connected to Firebase. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to go back to my console. Okay, so just leave this. So we are going to go to the Firebase Messaging 7.0.3 Firebase Messaging plugin for Flutter. So you just go to your browser and search this, and you should see this documentation. So go through it. So this is needed. So you can see we have already added Firebase, so we don't need to repeat all these steps again. So what we need to do is to just add this intent to our manifest file. So you just go to Android manifest. So under intent filter, still inside activity, we're going to paste this, and I will go back again to the doc, and now I need to add this Firebase messaging, because without this we won't be able to send notification to our Flutter app. So I will go back to my app. Okay, build.gradle, so where we added the Google Analytics. So I'm going to paste this. So you can see now this one requires a version, latest version, but because we are using this BON and it's helping us to manage all our Firebase version, I don't need to specify the version, so I'll just get rid of all this and leave it the way it is. So you can see it's looking the same as the Firebase Analytics. So now the final step here is to add the plugin, the Firebase Messaging plugin, to our prospect.yaml file. So click on installing and go to Firebase Messaging. Copy that, go to your Flutter app and open this up. I'll go to my prospect.yaml file. So I'm going to paste this. Okay. And alright, so now you can run your Flutter pubgets. Okay, so just wait for it. Let's see. Okay, so we have already the pubget completed in 18.7 seconds. Okay, so now what I need to do, assuming we are using Android Studio, is just to click on sync now and everything will be synced, but I need to stop this app and run it again. That's because I added a new dependency, so I need to be very sure that it's been implemented correctly. So I'm going to stop the app and then we run it again. Then once the app has been built successfully, I'm going to show you how to send your first notification from the Firebase. Okay, so while this is running, let me just show you how to set it up. And once we are when the app is built and running on our device, then I'm going to publish the notification. So to do that, we'll go back to our Flutter app, the Firebase plugin, go to readme. So I think we'll be needing something from here, so just scroll down a little. Okay, so we'll be needing this stuff. Okay, for testing purpose, the simplest way to send a notification is via the Firebase console. So make sure to include the click action as a key, and also the Flutter notification as a value, as a custom data key value pair under the advanced option. So I'm going to show you how to set up this and then send a push notification while our app is building. So we'll go to your console. So this is my Flutter app, which is Firebase FCM, Flutter FCM. So what I'm going to do at this left side bar, I'm going to click on cloud messaging. Okay. Alright, so we are in the cloud messaging page. So just click on this button, send your first message. And it will take us to a page where we can compose our notification, and you can see how it's going to this is how it's going to apply on Android and also on iOS. Okay, so here is where we put in the title, which is the notification title, and this is where we put in the notification text. So the title I'm going to put is Firebase Flutter. Okay, so you can see it's taking its position as we are typing. So right here I'm going to put the first message that I want to send. So this is my first okay, this is my first Firebase push notification with Flutter. So here, if you want to add image, just paste the URL of the image and make sure it must be a network image. And we have an optional name. So here there's a play. If you want to upload image, you need to upgrade to the Blaze plan in order to use storage for storing your images. Okay, so that is understandable. And this is a notification name, optional. So what I'm going to do now, since I've added the notification title and the notification text, and I'm very certain this is what I want users to see, so I'm going to click on next. And here is the step 2, target. So I'm going to select the app I want to target. So this is the app I want to target. You can see this is the nickname we gave it, and this is the package name of my app. So I will select it. In some scenarios you might have more than 3 apps, so you can just select the one you want to send the push notification to. Okay, so now I'll click next and scheduling next. Okay, next. So this is where I'm going to add that click action and notification click that I told you about. So I'm going to go back to the Firebase Messaging plugin. So copy this, paste it as a key value here under custom data, and still go back again, copy the Flutter notification click and paste it here. Okay, awesome. So now the sound, I can just disable it. Then here, one day. Okay, so I can decide to save this as a draft and then publish the notification later, or I can just review it and publish now. But before I do this, I need to be sure that my Flutter app has been built successfully. So let's see. Okay, so the app is up and running. Okay, so this is my app, is up and running. Everything seems okay, no error. So now to test this Flutter Firebase notification, I'm going to minimize this app, okay, for it to be on the foreground. So I will go back to my console. So I've set up everything. So now is to click on review, since I want to publish the notification right now, and then click on this button, publish. So wait for a success response. Okay, the campaign was successfully saved. Awesome. So now we're going to go check my app to be sure that we actually received this notification. So this is my project. So let's see. Awesome. So we have the Flutter icon showing there. So that means the notification has been sent, and you can see the message is exactly as the one we sent, Firebase Flutter, and you can see the title. This is my first Firebase push notification with Flutter. Okay, so you can see, don't just forget about this icon that is showing here. The reason why it's showing this icon is because we haven't updated our launcher icon to take the default one we want it to have, because by default it comes, if every Flutter project comes with a Flutter icon. Okay, so assuming we have changed the icon already, it's going to show our app icon here. Awesome guys, you can see how to say, I've showed you how to set up Firebase, integrate Firebase to your Flutter app, and also how to send push notification. So if we click on this, it's just going to open our Flutter app directly. This notification is also going to work if the user has not opened our app for that day, like the app is being closed completely. So if we send the notification, it's still going to show, and once you click on it, it's going to take you to the page. Okay, and one other thing again I want us to know is, maybe that will be in my next video. So if you want to see a video on that, like when a user clicks on a notification, you want to take them to a specific URL, or you want to take them to Play Store to update your app, or you want to take them to a specific page on your Flutter app. So if you want me to make a video on that, just put it down in the comment section below, and I'm going to do that. Also, if you want me to make a series of all of Firebase services, from authentication, Cloud Firestore, to real-time database, down to Crashlytics, just put it down in the comment section below, and I promise I'm going to make a video tutorial explaining how to use all of Firebase services. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Do well to subscribe, like, and also share to your friends. I'll see you in the next video.